Welcome to Purple Druid Presents Solo Wargaming. Today we'll be featuring the Ravenfeast rules, a free skirmish wargame from Little Wars TV. You can learn more about this at ravenfeast.com. I think this simple and fast-paced rule set will be perfect for running games at cons for folks with little or no experience. This series of videos will go through the step-by-step process of playtesting a scenario for this game. The playing surface will be a 3-foot by 4-foot portion of a gaming table I built some 20 years ago. You can't really tell from the picture, but it is painted official Games Workshop Goblin Green. Here I have set up some of my terrain. There are homemade hills made of pink insulation, laser-cut houses from things in the basement, assorted miniatures from old GW games like Warhammer Fantasy Battle and Mordheim, plus Reaper, pulp figures, and WizKids. The yellow church is homemade from foam core and cardboard. Here we have the loot tokens. Con games work best when scored by tokens of some sort. These will represent loot on the table, and I'll make some wooden tokens for players to hold and keep score. Ravenfeast game uses 3 types of tokens on the table: Coward, Blood, and Raven. So I made some with half-inch blank counters. Here we have the Children of Sigmar. These will be the defenders in this game. From left to right, we have the Jarl, 2 Huskarls, and a Berserker. The defenders will include 3 Bondi Archers and 5 Bondi Infantry. They will be defending their loot, with pack mules equaling 3, goats and sacks equaling 2 points, and the bales equaling 1. There will also be 1 treasure chest worth 5 points. The defenders will also have on their side of the board the Weirds. These minis will have no role in the battle, but if any are captured, they will provide advantages in later games. Here we have the attackers, the Reavers of Dogtown, and again, the Huskarl, the Jarl, another Huskarl, and a Berserker. We also have 3 Bondi Archers and 4 Herdman Fighters, as opposed to the Bondi of the defenders. These are 12-point figures rather than 8-point figures, so there are 4 instead of 5. The placement of the Weirds and loot: I rolled 66 for the Weirds to generate which segments of the table they would be placed upon. 3 of them, including the Angel of Death, are in Section 1, and the High Priest is in Section 6. That will make the attacker setup very interesting. Here you can see the section layout 1 through 6. Each house and the church will have up to 2 loot markers. As each is entered by a player's mini, we'll flip a card to identify the loot token, be it bale, goat, or pack mule. The next turn we'll roll a d6. On a 4+, there is a second loot token available. Here you can see the placement of the weird minis in sections 1, 3, 4, and 6. For the attackers to enter the board at 4 and 6 will be very beneficial for them. For the purposes of this game, I'm just using 2 teams, red and blue, to make it easy. For a con game, there will be 6 4-man teams, 3 on each side, or at least that's what I'm thinking right now. The defenders will enter the board on one of these 6 table edges. I think I'll roll for each mini individually and see what happens. As I become more familiar with the rules, I will play this scenario again, and perhaps once more with different team setups. The defenders will get a 6-inch move upon entry. The attackers will enter here, randomly on these 6 table edges. Again, we'll try different strategies in a couple more games. So here we are, all set up and ready to play our first game. The next video coming soon will be an actual video showing the game pieces set up and the first few turns. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.